Hello, hello, and welcome to Candy's Crafts Corner. Something's going on here. My flash just went. Oh well. Oh, there we go. There we go. Why I don't know why it turned off. How are you this evening? Hope you're all fine. I'm trying to set up here because I'm not totally ready. I was a couple of minutes late and I'm making sure that everything is working so we can get cracking, right? And I just found myself here, and I'm gonna make sure that I can see your comments. There we go. All right, I think we're rolling. So today I want to do something, and I don't have samples. I'm sorry, I ran out of time, but I have a pretty good idea of what I want to do, and because I did it before, and I don't know if you follow my page, you probably have seen a couple of the okay, all right. Hi Deborah. I don't know, Facebook is sending me all these weird messages. I hope we're live. So as I was saying, I if you follow my page, I've done a couple of cards with this Crafting with You set that I really love, because I have so many friends who craft, and not only paper crafting but many other things. So this bundle is adorable. Not only is a great stamp set, but it has really cute dies to go with it, like the little cat and emboss machine is here. It's in the stamp set, but also has a paper trimmer. It has a scissor. It's so adorable. It has a ruler, and all these are not shown on the stamp, so you don't get it. If you only get the stamp set, you won't get the embroidery. How you call this circle again? I don't know. But you won't get it. And it has like these cute buttons here. Let me show you here. Oh my god, something's going on. I don't know why it's okay. I'm gonna just cancel that. I don't know. It's just all right. Sorry people, I don't know what's going on. I keep getting all these weird messages. Oh, and there we go again. Let me try. I hope I'm not disconnecting us. Are we still there, Deborah? Can you still hear me? I don't know. So weird. Something's going on. Anyway, as I was saying, this has like a cute little basket. It's like additions to the stamps. I mean, it has dies that cut the stamps, but it has additions to it. So anyway, I want to make something with it. Maybe I'll replicate the card that I made. Thank you for letting me know. I love this set. As I said, Deborah, I see you didn't get it. It's just so cute, because it's so good to send to people who are friends who craft. And anyway, I have to actually organize it in a how you call it, in a metallic, in a magnetic sheet, so they don't jump around. But anyway, so I thought I would do a couple of cards, and maybe we can decorate a box, because if you want to send a gift to people in your team, that'd be a nice thing to do using this set. All right, so let's start. And I'm gonna improvise a little bit, or a lot. But anyway, I'm sorry I didn't have time to make more. The samples I had made, actually, I used them because I needed the cards, and I used them. So they're on their way to people who actually, one already got there, and my friend who's a cross teacher really loved it. So let's start with that one. Sorry, it's so hot here. I had to get a drink of water. Anyway, so I think I'm gonna use Pretty Peacock, which has always been one of my favorite colors. I was very happy to see it come back. Maybe I'll put this someplace else. So I have room to maneuver here. All right, so we'll get half a sheet of Pretty Peacock, and that will be cutting this complete sheet at 5.5. And I'm gonna score it at 4.25. All right. I'm gonna give it a bit burnish because I want it to close flat, and there we go. So that's our base, and now I want to put something like a little frame around it, and then I'll do decorated paper, like a DSP. So DSP stands for designer series paper. So okay, I'm gonna do the frame with I think I'm gonna do the Lagoon if I have it here. If not, I'm just looking at my stash here because I brought them to be close by, but of course I may not have enough. We can do some really contrasting color, but that would be too much in my humble opinion. Let me see if I have the Lagoon one. What is it called again? Alright, I apologize. I should have been ready, and I don't know why I cannot even see the colors because of the shade. So I may not have. Is it this one? It's so hard to see for me with the light. Okay, I don't think I have it here. So we're gonna do another frame around it. Let's see. Maybe like the lemon lolly. Would be very, very contrasting, but it may work. As I say, people, I'm gonna wing it, so you have to bear with me today. I know, I love Pretty Peacock too. So let's get this. I'll organize later. I'll spare you that part. Me organizing. But I have to keep a little bit of organization going on, because otherwise, with my really limited space, I wouldn't have room for anything. So I'm not crazy about this combo. I was looking for this color and Pool Lagoon, something like that. I don't remember the name of the new colors. I'm sorry, I haven't learned them yet. Which I think it goes much nicer with but I have this as a base. I don't want to break it. We can use that bit later for something else. So we'll do this. I only want to show a sliver of it, so like an eighth, like a 16th all around. So I'm gonna do this at 4 1/8. And then I'm gonna cut this at 5 3/8, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yes. There we go. Yeah, we'll do this, and then we will use the Pretty Peacock. Don't tell me I left it over there. I did. The DSP. Okay, I left it on the other table, but I'll be right back because my house is very small and I can do it in 2 seconds. 1, 2, there we go. Alright, so we have Pretty Peacock here, and we get to choose if we want to use this side or this side. I think I'm gonna do the small side, which means I have to cut it. No, the big side. Yes, the big. And I'm gonna cut it at 4 by 5 1/4. 4 by 5 1/4. So that will be our base. I don't really love it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do it white. I don't like the lemon lolly. And hopefully I have my Whisper White here, which I do. And I'm gonna cut it, as we said, 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. Yeah, I think that would be better. I didn't love the combination. That's what happens when you're winging it. 1, 2, 3, there. I think this would be much better, much better. Right. Let's see how this works. Like that. Like that. Yes. All right. Much better, right? I think so. Oh, hi, Abby. Oh, I'm glad you're liking Pretty Peacock. This was one of my favorite colors because it's between a blue and a green, and it's actually a gorgeous green, I think. And it goes so well with this one. What is it called? Somebody tell me, because I'm out of. I don't know. I'm in a mental block. It's one of the new colors, and I don't even have the ink here, oh, yes, I do. Okay, Lost Lagoon, Blue Lagoon, Pool Lagoon, Lost Lagoon. That's the name. Okay, now I remember. All right, so I'm gonna mount my bases one on top of the other. Get that out of the way. I'm not putting any ribbon this time because you'll see that I'm gonna decorate it with, this is gonna be like the one I made for my friend, actually could do this, no, I'm gonna do Pretty Peacock. My friend the cross stitcher. Lost Lagoon, oh yeah, your favorite, Abby? Yeah, I mean, I'm a green girl, everything green I like. Almost everything. Sometimes the greens, when they're like too lemon lime kind of thing, I don't like it so much. Not the vibrant yellowish greens. I like the bluish elegant greens. I like the others too, but they have their use. But my go-to are these colors, like the teals and the greens, that kind of thing. All right, so this is gonna be a pretty easy card. But as I said, my friend loved it. So what I did is I used the dies of the embroidery. In Spanish it's called like the drum. I don't know if it's called the drum as well. Embroidery drum. And it cuts 2 pieces, this one, all together. You cannot separate them. They're like this. And it cuts both the outside and then the middle part. And what I did though is that I cut it twice. I cut it once to use this part in crumb cake, and then I cut it again with linen paper, because that's what you put when you're embroidering, right? Like some linen and some cloth. The linen paper is retired. But if you don't have it, you can get a similar effect by using an embossing folder that with the textile texture, or just the white cardstock or vanilla cardstock or whatever cardstock you want. The people will get the idea. But anyway, I like the idea of using the linen paper, and I happen to have some, so that's what I did. And then I did, I wanted a happy birthday, so I got the circle sayings happy birthday because it was the perfect size. Because the sentiments for, I want to put the sentiment directly as if I just had embroidered. Hoop. Oh, embroidery hoop. Thank you, Abby. See, there's some things that, you know, like, of course, very specific things that my English still needs to acquire more vocabulary. All right, so where's my happy birthday? Right here. And gonna put it right there. What I don't know if I have. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you a little bit of what I did. Let's stamp this later. I'm gonna get now the spools of thread, right? And these are the little spools, and they're cut. There's 2 dies that are the same, and they cut 2 at the same time. So you cut 4 because if you use both dies. All right, let me grab the other 2. And then you have also the die that cuts the color thread, so you can actually mount it like this. And then you could use any color of our collection as long as you cut the cardstock, or you can color it, do it in white and color it with a blend or with a marker. But what I did, and I liked it better because it was a little more realistic, was that I got my threads out and I used actual color threads. So I did the Calypso because I happen to have some Calypso coral, and then I just put a little bit of Stampin' Seal Plus here just to grab the thread. And then I just like twirl it around like this, and you can make it as thick or as thin as you want. Depends on how much that thread is used by the. I was out of camera, right? Oh well, sorry. You get what I'm doing. So I don't want to waste too much of my, not waste, but use too much of my thread there. And I think I have enough, so I'm gonna just cut it. All right, and put a little glue dot behind it to get the, oh, here's my glue dots. Hi Julia, how are you? Hope work is not too hard for you today. There we go. And I can adjust the trim. Oh, sorry, I'm off camera again. I put the glue dot right here, and now I don't want this to be seen, so either I'll fold it on itself over the glue dot, and that would be it. Right there. Cute, right? And you have to decide what color you're gonna use for this, because that color is gonna go directly into the hi Joanne. So it's gonna go directly through the things, and I think I'm gonna use this one because I kind of like it, and I happen to have of it here, so I'm gonna leave more of this. Maybe I just put another piece, a longer piece, because that will go into my embroidery hook. Yeah, Julia, how cool that you're doing embroidery. I used to do cross-stitching way back when. No, I've had many hobbies throughout my life, so but I had to minimize in my small apartment because I cannot keep it all. So I'm gonna just put this like this, another glue dot, and it's gonna be a little thick, so if you don't send it and you don't mail it. Better. Anyway, so that's how it's gonna go. And I'm gonna do the same with the other. And now it looks a little thick here. Ugh. Oh well. It's fine. They're not regular, the threads, right? Once you have them. Then I have, what other colors? I have this color, I have this color, I have white. But white is not gonna, well, it can stand out a little bit. I have this gray, but I think the gray may be too thick. I'll do these three. These are the ones that I did the other day, actually. This is too dark. No, I like these three colors. So I'm gonna do the same with the red, the real red. Just to begin, as I said, I used, actually the other day I used a glue dot to be, but like sometimes if you put a glue dot over another glue dot, it gets a little thick. So I think this is better. The Stampin' Seal Plus. All right. So this one I'm just gonna do shorter. I'm sorry if I'm not on camera all the time. I need to be seeing what I'm doing a little closer, and my camera is a little, but I'm trying to do it, but you know, oh well. Yeah, lots of hobbies, never get bored. But anyway, my sister says it's too much, but well. Alright, so I'm just trying to do a little longer there, just so that it covers. You can adjust it as you want. I think that's enough for this one. Glue that, please. And that's it. Okay, that's my second spool. Now we have the Calypso Coral, we have the real red, and I'm gonna add some green. I wish it was Pretty Peacock, but as far as I know, we don't have a thread for that color. But you can always color your white thread, which I could have done if I was prepared, but I wasn't. I know for next time. It's like, oh, I can use whatever color I want, and then color combination, and then just color the thread, because coloring the thread with the blends is really easy and very effective too. It looks nice. I'm sweating here. It's so hot. It's humid. It's not so hot, but it's just extremely humid, very unpleasant. I hate summer. I'm sorry. I know most people love summer. I don't like it. Unless I'm at the beach or in a pool, which happens not that often. I'm a winter baby, and I like my cold weather. And my snow and my rain. I have a better time physically. Alright, so let's cut this. There we go. So we have the 3 spools now, and I've decided that I want to embroider the happy birthday with the Calypso Coral. That's what I did it a little bit longer. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, that's a block on the floor. Nothing happened, nothing broke. No problem. Small places, people have these issues. All right. Where is my... Okay, now my stamping pad is also on the table. As I said, I was not ready. I'm so sorry. But give me a quick sec. And I'll grab it. Because we're gonna need it, because Circle Sayings, as this Crafting With You, they're both photopolymer. Of course I had it here. So, okay, but let's see. I got my Calypso Coral. Hopefully it will work. Sorry, I'm just tapping. I don't know why. I set up the camera very well. Like, let me do this. Maybe that'll help. Yes, I think it will help. I get my linen paper or regular paper that you want. And there we go. Cute. Let me close it because it's so hot. I don't want it to dry. All right. So now that we have that, I want to put some. I want to put the thread through it, and I had a thick needle that I don't see around here, so I'm gonna use my piercing tool. Gonna make a hole right there with my piercing tool and my mat. That would help. There we go. And now I'm gonna get my thread. The clever thing would have been not to attach it first, like I did. So I'm gonna try to put it through without the needle, which I did successfully the other day because I didn't want to go look for the needle. And neither do I want to do it now, because it would take me a little bit. I don't know where it is. It should be around here. Oh, I found it, people. All right. Let me grab it, because that may be easier. Or maybe I can just do it like this. Yes, I got it. I got it. There we go. Oh, there's a little bit of glue from the glue dot. So no need for the needle as of yet. I see what happened. Okay, I took it out. I'm gonna curl it again, and I'm gonna put it through again. Because one of the threads that is into this, it's made out of multiple threads, so one of them came out and I didn't want to lose it. Alright. See, it's just coming apart. Okay, let me just cut the clear part. That actually happens with actual embroidering thread, if I remember correctly. Also, it can be that there's glue behind this paper. I didn't take the glue, the backing of it, and then it's just when I take it out, it just comes a little gluey. All right, I think the first time is the one I did it the best. You know what? Let's use the thread. The thread, the needle, I meant. Alright. I cannot thread it. So much easier. You know, it's important to use the right things. Okay, I'm gonna put a dimensional right there to hold the thread in place where I want it. And I'm running out of dimensionals too. Damn. Because I'm gonna put the whole thing in dimensionals, so let me take this off, and what I'll do, just to show you, is just like put it right in the middle where it belongs, because as I said, it's cut in two parts. And then I'm gonna put the dimensional holding the rim of the hoop. There, making sure it's not seen. It's right there. Maybe one here. a little crooked, not crooked, but tilted. And just gonna tuck this behind it. This is already high. Need a dimensional for this one. And I like it that it's a little loose. It gives it more, it's more playful. And then we can put the other two spools wherever you want. Oh, actually, no. Very important thing. In these dies, there's these adorable scissors. And so what I'm gonna do is that I'm attaching these two, and I'm gonna put these because we're gonna have to cut this thread. So a glue dot there. Let me put it right here so you can see. An embellishment over it because otherwise you see the glue through. I cut these scissors from that we have. You can use in gold foil, and they're cute. I love these scissors. Love, 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 love. Put this glue dot there. And do the embellishment right now so it doesn't get sticky. If I can find it, of course, that would be nice. There we go. I have this adhesive bag. I'm gonna use the small silver one, or you can use the black one if you want this to be seen. Let's try the black one. Yeah, no, I like the silver one. This goes back. Neat peekaboo. This is the one I use. I think it looks cute. You could do it actually in rose gold. We have the specialty rose gold if you have rose gold scissors, and then you can use this champagne color rose gold sparkle. That'd be very cool. I don't have the rose gold paper available right now. I mean, I do have it. I have to find it. Anyway, and now I'm gonna put an extra glue dot in this, and I'm gonna put them where they are, and that's it. Where I want them, maybe I'll do the green here and the red here, like thread hanging out. That I added, this set comes with like that you can add them in these colors of the thread to indicate that I use the thread to embroider it. Yeah. So these we can just put a little bit of. I'm using my left hand. Wow. A little bit of glue. that's it. So that's my first card. Thank you, Deborah. I loved it. And as I said, even if you don't have the linen paper, which gives it a little bit of a thing, but if you have embossing for cloth texture, that would work very well. And if not, just plain cardstock will work well too. So you see that the hoop is wood or metal, something else. But, and you can put here whatever message fits. Unfortunately, the message you inspire me in that one, or with love, that's what will fit in the birthday card. So I like this one. All right. Yes, it's a great use for the linen paper. Let's move on. Or somebody who likes to paper craft, like, do you know anybody? I know you ladies do. So and just to thank her, I said like, oh, it's better when you're crafting. And it's true, right? Life is better when you're crafting. Matching paper that can go with this Lost Lagoon, or is it Lost? Forgetting. Thank you, Joanne. I'm glad you like the car. Nice you got the car. And that is too a little bit different, but this can work. I like it. So I'm using, this is a retired paper, but you can use just any paper with your car base. I did it with this more flowery, pinkish flowery paper the other day, and it looked nice. You can do the same. I actually did it with the small one, and it came out very nice. But I think I'm for variation today. I'm gonna use oh, this, how about this one? Yeah, this one, I like it. Yes, this is the retired fitting florets, but as I said, any paper you want can be used for it. And this is gonna be fast, hopefully. I'm gonna cut this at 4 by 5 1/4 by 5 1/4, and I'm gonna save this. This will be my base. Other side that much. Doesn't it happen to you that you have a preferred side and you tend to ignore the back? And sometimes the backs are as nice. Oh, nice that you like the DSP, Deborah. So that means that you have a lot of it, if you have not used it all. Yeah, I find sometimes that I'm like, oh, you know, like I'm trying to look at the DSP on the main side. It's like discovering the B side of a record, right? And sometimes they were as nice. So what I want to do with this one, because I'm going to make it for a paper crafter, and I have the little paper trimmer. It's so adorable. So it has, of course, the cutting and the scoring blade. The cutting blade. The scoring blade, sorry, and the cutting blade. I wanted to do this in another color, but then you don't see the blade so well. So, okay. So that's how it's gonna go. But the best part is that you can put paper through it because it has a cut. It's just so adorable. So my intention with this card is creating a replica mini card that you're making, pretending to make with the little paper trimmer. So I'm just gonna cut, like, it doesn't have to be a lot because, you know, you don't need that much. So just maybe like an inch, of a strip of an inch of the same paper. And you can use another paper, a contrasting paper, but I'm gonna do an inch and a quarter, maybe an inch and a half. No, an inch and a quarter. Inch and a quarter. Check this out. Then we can put it like that, as if you're cutting the paper. How cute is that, right? So now that I have it like that, I'm gonna put my scoring and cutting blade. Doesn't matter the order because you can customize it, as you know, the order, right? People have it in different ways. Glue that for each. It's too cute. It is, really is. The glue dots are a little bit big, so I'm trying to bunch them so that you are not seen. And if it gets a little bit of height, I can use that too. There we go. And they have an embossed line, and the line goes like this because it's where you hold it. So I'm gonna put my cutting blade like there, because I already started cutting the paper, pretend. And then I'm gonna put the scoring blade to the side because I'm not using it at the moment in my pretend card. So that's gonna go like this on dimensionals. I'm actually gonna put some glue here so the paper doesn't move where I want it. There, just a little bit to hold it in place. And then I'm gonna put dimensionals in it. I think I had dimensionals here because I want a new. I just saw them. Darn. Oh well, you know, when you're live, you can find anything. You see it immediately, and then you don't see it. And oh, there we go. Dimensionals, yay! On them. I want a new sheet. I don't want to cut any more of those. So there we go. Brand new sheet of dimensionals. And then we're gonna use the little ones, which are also out. Okay. I'm gonna have to cut some. Let's see. I'm gonna put this on the side. I don't want them to be seen. Like there. And I'm gonna put it like that. How cute is that? Isn't it adorable? And as I said, you can use contrasting paper, but my intention is that I wanted to put the label here, life is better when you're crafting, and then make a little card like this card, as if it was a miniature card of it, with the same paper. For that, I needed like a label that I didn't get ready. Let me see if I have some. Yeah, there are some of these Pool Lagoon, and I can, let me stamp it first with the life is better when you're crafting, and then I'll go get some kind of label that cuts around it. We'll see what works. I know, the trimmer is cute, Abby, everything is cute in this set. Life is better when you're crafting. Yes, that works. It's just an adorable set. When I saw it, I'm like, oh my god, but who's gonna get it? It's like, oh, well, I can do it for so many people. Because, you know, if you have people who paint, we have the easel, which I wanted to use too, but it's like, I don't want to be here for 2 hours with you guys. You have better things to do, I'm sure. But I really appreciate you sticking with me. Let me see if this works. My mat. If it's dark enough. I did it in Night of Navy the other day, and I hit embossed it in white. Okay, it's a little crooked, but I can fix it by cutting my label crooked too. So let's see which die can I use for the, maybe an oval. Let's see. Give me a second, because guess what? I didn't get the dies for the label here. But I'm right here with you. So now the point is that we have to find. Oh yes, I remember I used one of these. It was perfect. These are the tailor-made tags, and I use the second one that has the scallop kind of, well, it's not scallop, but you know, like more round top. And this will work. And I have my mini cut and emboss machine here, and I'm gonna use it live. That's usually a recipe for disaster, but we're gonna try. Just because everything moves, not because you cannot use the perfectly useful mini cut and emboss machine, which I happen to love because it's so much lighter than the other one. And all these little dies, all these dies from this set, from the Crafting With You set, will work with the mini. So, perfect. Let's see. Yeah. So I'm just gonna put my label there, hoping that it's, if I put it like that, I think it will work. Oh, I need it a little bit farther there because I'm gonna put my my miniature card on the other side. So like so. I always have my big machine out, so I usually don't use the mini, but for these kind of things and to take it with you, I actually took it with me to Spain in Christmas. It's actually very nice. And I know I cut the top of it, but I don't care because I'm gonna put my mini card here, so no worries. And my mini card, let me put this away, and unless we need it later. My mini card is gonna be made with this. I should have done it in another color now that I think about it. Well, we can do the card in white with just a piece of white, so it will stand out when I put it here. And I'm gonna do it a little bit smaller than these. Don't know how much, but let's measure. Let's do 1.25 inches height. by how much? If I use something like that and 1.25 inches, just something that looks proportionate to a card, that will look too square. So a little bit less. Maybe we'll do a little bit more. Okay. I'm gonna commit. I did 1.5 inches, and then I'm gonna cut a little bit, trim it a little bit on the side. I can do it with the scissors because it's small. And this I want like this, something like that. That looks proportionate to me. Like a 1/4 inch. I'm gonna take from here. This I'll cut. I think. Let's see if we like it. And it's a little thick, right? A little bit. I'm gonna trim a little bit more. So we'll do something like 1.1 inches instead of 1.25 inches. I'm gonna cut both sides. Yes, I think that looks proportionate, right? All right. So now we have to make the little card. In the little card, we have a piece of the same matching DSP. Let's put this away. Actually, no. This ended up being 1/8, so I'm gonna do the paper at 1 inch wide by 1 inch and 3/8 tall. 1 inch by 1 inch and 3/8. So I'm gonna cut the inch first. Maybe like this. No, maybe like this. And then 1 inch and 3/8. So if I did it properly, this should fit in my card here. Yes, I did it properly. Yay, despite the guessing. But I wanted a sentiment. I didn't want to put a label. I had actually a mini label here someplace, but I thought it was too much to put the label. And even if it was a mini label, it was still like too big for the proportions of the card. But anyway, let's put the DSP down. And then the sentiment I put inside. And it's gonna go like this. Isn't it cute? I love it. I was very pleased. And inside I wanted, maybe we can use the with love, because I think it will fit. And the with love is one of the messages on the crafting videos. Maybe a little bit, but that doesn't matter. We can make it work, right? Let me center it like that. I love this color, Lost Lagoon. Even though I love it, I can never think of the name, but thank you, Abby, for reminding me. All right, cute, right? So now we just want to put this with a little bit of glue. As I said, I was gonna cover this, so I didn't care. Just put the glue on there, because the rest we'll put on dimensionals. And isn't it true that life is better when you're crafting? So many benefits. mental health benefits. Dimensionals to complete this, and I'm gonna use my dimensionals to actually hold these two, and then I'll just put two here and one in the middle. And it's raining again. I can hear it's been on and off raining all day, like really summer showers and then stop, summer showers and then stop. It's very, very muggy. Unpleasant, as I said. All right. And this is my car within the car. We could actually put another tiny, if there was a tiny little trimmer and a tiny little car, but it's just like too much. The infinity car. All right. Oh, let's put some embellishments here, like no, I don't like this green with this green. How about this one? Maybe this blue. I don't know if it's the right blue. I think this is Misty Moonlight, but I think it kind of works. Yeah, with the middle one, right? Just to give it a little bit of, because they're semi-transparent. Once you put them on top of the color cardstock, it changes a little bit. I'm gonna do a big one here. Life is better when you're crafting, and so it is. So it is. All right. So this is my second card, and I'll do a third one if you bear with me a little bit longer. Thank you, Joanne. I'm glad you like it. And you can use just any paper you want and any color you want. It's just like the idea of that. So I think it's a very cute idea. And for friends or for new, if you have new clients or new team members, I think it's a very useful card. And I don't know what I did with the other one. Oh, yes, it's here. And then to end up, I mean, that I haven't used yet, but I think I want to do an easel card with the easel. And this is for the painters in your life. Okay, so I'm just gonna wing it because I haven't played with that part of the set yet. But what colors can I use? I have this as a base, but I can use another one because I think this is kind of boring now that I see it. Let's see, what color can we use? Maybe, what's a painting color? I have all the new core colors here. Maybe we'll do these. This says I'm outdoors. I think it's the azure afternoon. So that you need to, for an easel card, you need to cut it, for a vertical easel card, you need to cut this vertically as well. So let's do that. 4 1/4 all the way through. Alright. And 5 1/2. Score at 5 1/2. But because it's gonna be an easel card, we're gonna do another score at 2 3/4. Yes, right there. Hopefully I'm correct, because I'm winging it, people. All right. Yes. And then we fold the folds, and this is how it's gonna go. And then I want my easel something like that. And I'm thinking, here I wanted, I mean, there's a stamp that goes into, like, I just cut it to have it pre-cut. But I'm thinking that here there should be whatever the motif is, right? Or maybe just a message here, and here we're gonna put the brushes on the side here. Okay, let's see how it works. I honestly wanted to do here, like, I have so many watercolors and like a little tiny watercolor sketch, but I didn't have time to prepare, so maybe I'll leave room to leave it later. To add it later, I mean. Okay, let me see if I can manage to stamp this on top of that. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. We'll see. I mean, my big roll. Okay. This is block. What number is this? E. The perfect size for this. Okay. And I think I want to do it a little darker than what it is. See if I can make it happen, because I should have stamped first and then cut, but I wanted to, oh, how come I don't have the pecan pie color? Well, I can do copper clay. That's only woody color, right? I think it will look fine. See if I can make it. Important thing is the legs. The rest is not that important, I think. And there's a lot of glare. All right. Let's see how it looks. Oh, not bad. It's a little bit crooked, but it's fine. Because here what I want to do is actually, let's cut another one, because I don't like crookedness. All right, let's grab a piece of I have a lot of crumb cake pieces. Oh, I'm gonna have to use one of them. There we go. Let's do it again. And then we'll use the cut and emboss machine that I have right here. Nice. Now if we cut it at that same, with the right outline, let's just try. I have to fan myself a little bit, it's so hot. I have the air conditioning on, but it's on the other side of the house, so. Okay. That's all my pieces that I have pre-cut on the floor. Oh well. Alright, I think this will fit. Sorry, just have to cut. Oh. The card cardstock so that it goes in the mid. Yeah. Alright. Looks like it's fine like this. So I'm gonna use a little bit of washi tape to hold it in place. And there we go. Good luck to us. Let's see how this goes. Still a little crooked. Is it as crooked as before or not? That's the key. I think it's much better, don't you think? I think it is. All right. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna play with that. It's better than that one. Right? Gonna throw this one away. All right. And now I wanted a piece of art to put here. So that it will go all the way, you know, like that you just finish it, like you have like a piece of white cardstock kind of thing in the middle. That may work. Actually, as I said, what I wanted to is a piece of Fluid 100 with a little bit of coloring, but we can pretend. We can pretend. I'm just gonna cut like this. And to make it extra cute, you could even put like strips of like washi tape here to hold it, because that's how many artists hold their paper on their bigger base. So, but let's just do something, yeah, spur of the moment landscape thingy. I'm gonna get my water painter, one of them, just pressing so there's water coming, if I can happen. Sometimes, well, this one doesn't want to come out. Let me see if the other one works better. They have water, so it's just sometimes there's residue or like calcification or something that gets in the middle, but no, I can see the water coming now. Here, just make sure that it comes. Come on, water. If not, you can always dunk it in water, but I don't want to get up and go get water. So there's another thing that you can do, is open it up and wet it with its own reservoir, and then close it again. Now we have some water there. So I'm just gonna get a little bit of the Azure Afternoon that we have as the motif. I'm gonna do a quick pseudo watercolor here. I'm gonna do some like, oops, it's not attached yet, Candy. Some landscape thingy. And I'm gonna clean my brush here, because then I'm gonna do, what other colors do I have? I have the Calypso Coral. Can do a little bit of a little bit of sunset-y kind of thingy. I would need more like the yellow, but I don't think I have it there. A little bit more. While I'm wetting this, I'll just wet more so my ink runs better. And I need some green thing because now we're gonna do grassy stuff. This is the only green I have around here, and as I said, I don't wanna, it's a little bit too much. Maybe I'll mix it with, this is the lemon lime twist. Maybe I'll mix it with the Lost Lagoon. Something else fell on the floor. Hopefully I won't need that. Yeah, that's better. And this is not watercolor paper, so I can already see kind of getting to see like getting a little bit damaged, but that's okay. We'll do some trees here in a second when it dries a little bit. In pebble path or something. And that will be our little masterpiece that we're gonna put here. Meanwhile, let's work on how we're gonna put these. I'm gonna put 2 pieces of paper here, and it's gonna be, I think, again the gingham thingy because it comes in the right colors, I think. Or it doesn't come in the actually Azure Afternoon, I don't think. Oh well, maybe we won't use this paper then, or maybe we could. If we do the other side for a contrast. Let's see what else we can use. I have here it doesn't have Azure Afternoon, does it? No. I don't think I have any of the DSP that comes with Azure Afternoon. No, this one either. The shops, these are my next thing playing with. I haven't played with it yet, but I can wait. I can wait to use those. We just need something simple and bluish. I don't like, maybe I shouldn't have used the Azure Afternoon. It's proving to be complicated. You know what, let's use this one. The gingham. So it's not perfect, but that's fine. Still blue. So I need 2 pieces, and I want it like this little. Let me measure this. So this is 2 3/4, so I want 2 6/8 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6/8. No, 5/8. 2 5/8. Yes, 2 5/8. And we're gonna use 2 of those, so I'm gonna do 2 5/8. And for width, it's gonna be, it was 4 1/4, so it should be 4 1/8. Let me measure it first. Make sure I didn't mess up. Alright, yes, that works. And same for the other one. 4 and an 8. I'm gonna attach these. Yeah, I like this part better this time, the little one. Small gingham instead of big gingham. And remember, you cannot put the whole piece because you still need to fold it, and that was gonna be more problematic. You could do it, but it's easier this way. And it looks really cute. People are too quiet now. What happened? You're letting me think, I know that. Because this, as I said, I've never played with it before, and I'm winging. One of the things that I have here for, it's like this, I think it was meant to hold the spools of wool that we have here, but why can it not hold the brushes, right? So let's try that. So I need a little bit of scrap of white, and that's gonna be like this, and here's gonna put our message. And of course, let's not forget our masterpiece here. Let's stamp the stamps. There's a piece of white anywhere? No, no. I have a scrap piece of white here. This I think I'm gonna stamp in just black. Or maybe pebble patch, because that's a dark gray anyway. And I happen to have it handy. Where's my mat? Hi Deborah, I'm glad that you're still hanging out. Alright. So this, does this have? Yes, it does have a die to cut them. Yay, but I think I want to color them first. Color a little bit. I'm gonna not go crazy. So which colors did we use for our masterpiece there? Little bit of green there. And maybe I needed a little bit of green there too. Cleaning, cleaning, cleaning. Because now I'm gonna use the Calypso coral. I'm glad I'm making you one this set. Honestly, I don't know how a crafter can avoid having this. And I'm gonna do it with this one. Maybe like that. And now we need the Azure Afternoon. Something else on the floor. I know, right? I know. And I'm gonna put a little bit of Azure Afternoon, and I'm gonna color the handles of the brushes too. But for that, I'm gonna use a marker, which I brought here. Let's see. Let's do. I don't know what this is, but it's kind of a brownish color. Oh, it's cinnamon cider. Look at that. but it's wood color. That's all I care. Okay, that's cute enough, I think. Now we are gonna die cut this. Oh, I'm using my little cut and emboss, mini cut and emboss machine a lot today. Alright. I love that these dies are all for the mini as well, so alright, let's see how this works. We're almost done, people. Because I know it's Sunday night. I'm not working tomorrow, so I'm a little bit more relaxed than other Sundays. Alright, so now we have these. I don't like, they have a lot of white. I don't like when there's so much white. So I'm just gonna trim it a little bit. Because I don't like to see that much white. That happened. I mean, it's a very detailed stamp, so it's hard to make it actually. Even the die leaves a little bit of like a lot of the white, but for us who like fussy cutting, I mean, I'm not totally fussy cutting, but I just don't like to see that much white for these purposes. Just adjusting a little bit like that. So, oh, and this one here on the side too. Alright, so these are gonna go in my little basket like this. It kind of looks cute, I think. It will add some interest to this corner. So I'm gonna just put a little bit of stamp and seal. Good, Abby, I'm glad. I mean, I think it's a perfect set for crafters. And I have people who like to knit, and I'm already thinking that I'm gonna get them a card with the knitting. I'm not using it tonight, but okay, let's do it. Actually seeing what I'm doing. Yeah, like so. And this we're gonna put with dimensionals, but first we're gonna put our easel here, and I know I have to attach it here. I want to put this flat, so no dimensionals for this one. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the legs and on the bottom part of my easel here. If I see my... Yeah, I wasn't planning to be here for an hour and a half, but I wanted to do 3 cards. So... and I think it's like about there that I can put that. Because these will be folded up and then it can be propped up. So about like that. And if it's not crooked, even better, Candy. There we go. That's what happens when you use the gingham, that it's like, you know, it's very easy to see up and down. It's very easy to see if you're a little crooked. Maybe the gingham is crooked. I don't know. So yeah, this is how I'm going to put it. Dimensional for this one. 3. Thank you, Deborah. I'm glad you're enjoying. I am enjoying. I always enjoy when I'm crafting, but sometimes the process takes a little longer. There we go. And we need something to keep it here. I will work on it, don't you worry. And oh, and then let's finish this piece. This masterpiece. I need, okay, the pebble path, and we'll do some tree or something. Make sure that it's wet. And I need this at full color, so. Some strawberry here. And a little bit more strawberry there. Some resemblance of a road there. It got too dark, but anyway, let me see if I can lift it. I think I can do a better one with a Fluid 100 paper, but for now, yeah, I went through that very quick. But for now, we can put the masterpiece here, and I can replace it with a better one later. So I'm just gonna put these. I'll just put a little bit of this. I can always replace it with a better one later. So I'm not gonna put a lot of it because I'm gonna probably replace it. You could also use the flower stamp that comes here to pretend that you were coloring the flowers. It's a little crooked. There. I'll find a better watercolor and I'll put it later. And then here we need just our message. And for this message, let's see if I have a label here. I don't know if it's gonna work. No, this is not gonna work. Let's do the life is better when you're crafting again. Or, no, a handmade, sending you a handmade hug. That we're gonna do that one. No. Like that. And block. Oh, that's too big. Smaller block. And there we go. Sending you, and I think I want it in white. I know what we'll do. This is too big. I want to see if the center of the, oh, here it is. If this is the center of the, but it may be a little bit too big. Yeah, no, we need a smaller one. Like one of our punches. Maybe the everything is falling because I'm trying to go fast and you need both hands to move things around in my house, but okay, I think this will work. So I just have a little bit of scrap that I will fit this, and I'm gonna get my Azure Afternoon. And we're gonna need my mat. Where the heck is it? Oh, here. Sending you a handmade hug. That's a nice and easy. That, and we're gonna put a couple of dimensionals for this one. This goes in the garbage. There you go. And now we need, of course, something for the inside so we can prop this up. And it will look this cute, by the way. This cute. I'm off camera. You like it? I think it looks cute. Even my little masterpiece is not as bad as I thought it was. But, well, it's pretty bad. But anyway, I can improve on that. Alright, let's work on the inside and then we're done. So for the inside, we need a piece of white paper, basic white. I love when it was called Whisper White. Such a much nicer name. It was a little different, I think, but 4 by 5 1/4. So I'm starting by a 5 1/4. And now I'm gonna do the 4. And how do we want to decorate these? We can put maybe the brushes on the side here as well. I think that would be cute. But we're gonna do them in Azure Afternoon, so I'm gonna have to clean them. Of course not. Okay, let me rethink that. This needs the propping thing, so let's put another message then. Let's do with love or something like that. I'm checking it to see if there's anything else that we can put that goes with the painting craft, but no. Maybe the flowers. Maybe we can do the flowers. And actually we're gonna use the same bunch, and we're gonna put the flowers in Azure Afternoon and the message with love. How about that? Let's see. I think that will work. I'm running out of clean blocks, but I'll reuse. Azure Afternoon. Will it fit? Maybe it won't. Let's see. So this is textured, because I think the intention is that these flowers are kind of like in the linen of the paper, not of the paper, of the canvas. That's what in the canvas. So that's why they have a little bit of texture. It's not that it's wrong. And then I'm gonna put with love here as well, if I can make it fit. All right, we're almost done, people. With love, I already had out because I used it before. It needs to be clean. You should see my sofa now, because I'm sitting on my sofa and on my TV tray. Oh, I think this looks adorable. Yeah, this looks great. All right, let's put it together. Where's our card? We have to put this first. Glue. Where did it go? Where is my glue? Oh man. As I said, you should see my sofa now. I think it may have fallen. Oh, it's right here. There we go. So you can see me and on my lap. Right, and this will go like this, like so. I'm gonna put it a little bit farther down. All right, so for that we need dimensionals always to prop this up, otherwise it won't work. I would say about there. And that's it. Isn't it cute? I like it. And we can put some dimensionals here too. Embellishments. No, this is boho blue. Yeah, this won't work. Because these are actually the actual color that are supposed to go in there. I'm gonna do 3. 1, 2, and a little 1, 3. And that's it. All right. So we have 3 cards for crafters in your life. And I had more ideas. I wanted to decorate a box and whatever, but it's just like I have all these grandiose ideas, and then it's like, oh my god, it's almost 2 hours. So anyway, thank you for putting up with me. Let me put the cards out that we've done, since I didn't have them at the beginning. Here's the other one. I should move things around. And then we're missing the paper trimmer one. Where the heck did it go? Oh, there we go. And our paper trimmer. The car within the car. All right. So I hope you have fun. You can see there's a lot of possibilities with this set. And you can create very whimsical little cards or projects. As I said, you could decorate. That was my plan. Maybe I'll do that another time. I wanted to decorate a box like this one, because then you can send to a team member, or if you have a raffle or something, you can send like a spool of ribbon inside or something, and you can decorate it with something like that, or with a paper trimmer, or with the cut and emboss machine that is so cute. Anyway, I just wanted to show you some of the many possibilities of this crafting with you. And of course, there's something for people who like to sew, and you know, knit, sewing, And then when you open these, then you have all the dies that have the embroidering as well. Anyway, thank you so much, Deborah. I'm glad you like them, and thank you for putting up with my improvisational life today. And I hope to see you next week. I cannot promise you, because I'm hoping that I will get some new stuff to work with. I was supposed to have gotten it already, but it's late, so I didn't have time to do it today. But will be Christmas in July, hopefully with some new stuff. Thank you so much again. I'll see you all next Sunday. Have a great week, and thank you for watching. Bye. Happy crafting.